morning. How are you doing this morning? So, we are going to do our gratitude practice. So, three things that you're grateful for today. Please share them in the comments. You know, um, when you share, I feel like it when you share the things that you're grateful for in the comments, it adds to that good energy, that good gratitude energy, right? Or grateful energy, which is a really powerful healing um, kind of energy, right? That's where in that state of gratitude and appreciation, that's where some of our most beautiful growth can come from. Our most beautiful growth comes from. So please, even if you are not on the live right now, please share, three things that you are grateful for today. And sometimes that's hard. Sometimes it's hard to find three things that you're grateful for, especially when they're outside of like the easy ones. Like I said, family, your home, your kids, that sort of thing. Those are, like I said, really important things to be grateful for. But like let's get more specific. Actually, just when I look down, one thing I'm really grateful for is daytimers. You know, if it wasn't for these great tools, um, oops, that if it wasn't for these great tools, daytimers, then like I would be all over the place. As well as just getting things done, that sort of energy. A lot of the things that I hear, they talk about if it's not written down and if there's not a date next to it, then the things that we want to do are less likely to happen. So they really help to keep me accountable to myself, of course, so I don't forget things. In this world, I mean, just being human, like there's a million and one things going on all the time. So just human proofing things, so because I will forget. So I am grateful for my day timer, and to be able to actually write it all out and see it. Um, Along the same lines, I am going to say I am really grateful for the reminders little app on our phone, or whatever they're called. I don't. Anyways, I'm not even gonna try it. But the little reminders thing on our phone. So I use that for so many things. I honestly even use that for things such as I don't want to. I'll show you some of the things that I have on mine, and it might seem silly, but like it's just for me, I'm a checklist sort of person, so I really thrive off of having those visual reminders and checking things off of a list. So I have like 2-minute meditation, smudge, pray, housework, all of those things that like, and then even I have my affirmations. So, like I have little alarms set that go off daily for different affirmations that I really love. And I have that set on for just me affirmations that just I use, as well as I have family. So the family ones that we all use, and everyone in my family is they get these reminders. This is one of my favorite, Louise Hay. I expect miracles, so miracles always show up, and I easily choose the thoughts that nourish me. So those go off at a certain time every single day. And so when I see it, of course, I say it, I click it off, so then it's done for the day. So again, and everyone in my family gets the like certain like these two. They are for family. So that is the second thing I'm grateful for today is that little reminders app or whatever it's called, a widget maybe. I don't know about I don't know. Anyways, I'm grateful for that because again it really helps me to human proof my life. Of course there's some always like there, I we're all human, we have so many things going on, so just making things simple for myself. The third thing that I am grateful for today is the four-leggeds that are walking this journey with me right now, will walk with me on this journey in the future and have walked with me on this journey in the past, the ones that have left us. We have two cats and two dogs, and they're just so amazing. Our little four-legged friends are such gifts, and they just love us so unconditionally and beautifully. And good morning. I am really grateful for that. Just before I started this, that's why I was thinking about it. Is we have, like I said, two cats and two dogs, and the two cats were just totally like they like love each other and they're cuddling and laying all over each other, and then they hate each other and they're fighting, and they're right now they're on separate sides of the room. So I am grateful for the four-leggeds that walk this journey with me. So again, we're working on creating those healthy habits together, and that gratitude, cultivating an attitude of gratitude and getting in that practice daily of really concentrating on the things that we are grateful for. It is really integral to our healing, and moving forward in a good way. So please, again, share three things that you are grateful for, and I'm gonna pull a card. Holy, I this is the third time I have pulled this card just this week. So I mean, I'm thinking I need to hear this message, like keep that reminder, but also like all of you, your energy is part of these cards as well. So this is the third time we're hearing this message this week. My fearless freedom lights up the world. So say that again. My fearless freedom lights up the world. And take a deep breath in and release. And say it again. My fearless freedom lights up the world. Oh, look at here's the little one. Say hi, Momo. She wanted to be on our live today. So again, like we have said this, t- well, we've pulled this card twice already this week. So remember that when you show up for yourself in that authentic way, that you know you give that permission and that space for others to show up in their authentic way, and that is what a beautiful world, you know, to be able to show up in the way that we need. So, like again, for me, like these, and it's really interesting. I don't know if I have already shared this, but for me, these lives have been almost really, and that's it. They've been really freeing. It was more scary in the beginning. It's less scary now because honestly now I'm just kind of like, here I am, you know? and and that is like for me, having that permission from me, for me to be myself and to show up in the way that feels good to me. Like holy, I mean, I feel like I'm coming into my alignment, you know, with who I am and what I'm here to do, trying to fit myself into these other boxes, you know, that or other versions of what I see out there. That it's just it doesn't work for. I mean, it really doesn't. Not just not work for me, but it doesn't work for any of us. And I don't know, this showing up with all of you has really given me that, for me, that freedom and that permission to be myself, and that there's nothing wrong with being myself. Thank you for that. Like, that is such a gift and a blessing. And, you know, like I said, like, I really had to push through that fear. I really had to push through that fear of, oh my gosh, you know, like, what if nobody likes me? What if I say something stupid? What if I just thought like have a booger hanging onto my nose? I don't know, right? Like, what if there's a million and one what ifs that like someone says something really mean? Yeah, sure, all of those things are real and they can all happen. A- And then what? So what? You know, like, what does that mean? It doesn't mean anything if I don't attach a meaning to those things. And showing up anyways, regardless of all of the what ifs, I like just since I've started doing these, it's it really has been amazing. I've never felt more grateful, and this is going to sound weird maybe, but more grateful to be me. So, thank you for that. And I hope that, you know, that is something that you can take away from this as well, is, you know, that permission that um when you show up as you, that you are the most beautiful medicine and the most beautiful gift that you can possibly offer this world. And we need you, you know. So again, please show up and be you. Be fearlessly free, you know, whatever that looks like. And light up the world. Remember that when you show up as you, that is just the most beautiful gift that you can give, you know, yourself, your family, your community, the world, all of it. So thank you as always. Please share three things that you're grateful for today. Let's add to that really beautiful energy. And one last time, my fearless freedom lights up the world. Now go and do you, and yeah, be the beautiful messing. Be the beautiful medicine and blessing that you are. I am so grateful you exist. And yeah, I love you and have the most beautiful day. Thank you so much.